Good morning, Western Civ, or good afternoon, Western Civ, depending upon what period. I'm sorry I can't be here today, but I do have this video to go through the nation-state Pow-toon project again, just so you remember, and so the sub doesn't have to read everything to you. Now, you guys will need to have your Google Chrome open, but you probably do already. On the haiku, even without having to go to the unit pages, you can find the assignment down here on the home page in the assignment bar on the right-hand side at the very bottom. Here it is, Nation State Pow-toon Project. If you were to click on that, it would take you to this document. Now, hopefully, you guys already have a copy of this made for your group, but if you don't, make a copy. Your job is going to be to research, using the documents provided, one of the four emerging nation-states of the late 1800s, the US, Japan, Germany, or Italy. We assign those before break, and if you are in period 1 or 7, I have a document in today's box under the Age of Revolutions page that has that information for you. If you're at period 4, we'll see what the period 4 groups provided for me to put in there before I left. So, after you have your group, which hopefully you remember, your job then is to research it. Each group has a document that you can find here hyperlinked, and you can read it. Or you can use the paper versions that are up at the front table. Please keep those piles orderly so the sub doesn't have to clean them up. You're then going to research, I'll use the US here, each of these. Time frame. How long did it take the nation state to form? Key people involved in it, and why are they important? Key events. Key changes. And what one of the four theories, did it come about naturally? Did it come about because of the state? Did it come about because of the business, or come out of sort of imagined into being, or did it come out of struggle? Does your nation compare to? Keep in mind, with key people, key events, and the theory, you need to explain to me and elaborate as to why. Historians always make sure that they don't just make a claim, they support the claim. And you can think about here your general sort of planning for your Pow-toon. After you're finished with your research, which some groups already are, you can then start to create your Pow-toon, which is the way you're going to describe and exhibit your information. And Pow-toon, easily allows you to create a sort of product that will be able to be viewed by multiple people, not just your class. It'll stay on Pow-toon's website. So you'll click on Pow-toon, and it'll take you to Pow-toon. You guys will need to sign up over here. When you sign up, make sure you do not sign up for the free premium limited time thing. Never, ever, ever use the premium stuff. The reason why is then we can't download it and save it and share it. So you're going to eventually create your login. I suggest creating your login based on your school email and creating a password that other people can access. So I wouldn't recommend using these, because it'll be hard for your peers to do it. You'll want to choose someone's email that's okay with keeping the email and then sharing a password that you all can use. A clever thing would be to write down the email and the password on your shared document where you're doing your research. Let me do mine here. Oops. So this is my Pow-toon page, and it'll present with 3 options. I would say start from scratch is the best one to do, and I'm going to click that. And then you'll have pretty much a lot of options. It takes a while to load, but once it does, it gives you a studio. You can choose layouts and backgrounds to use. Like, let's say I want to use just a standard sort of bluish background. On the side here is a menu with text you can use. And you can just drag and drop in text. So if I want to, I can drag and drop in here. I can do nation state project. You can drag and drop in figures. You can change sizes here. You could change how it's arranged over here. You could flip the person from left to right. You can animate them. You can do whatever you want. There are a couple last things I'd like to note. You'll want to switch to timeline down here, as that will allow you to affect how long each slide goes. So if I want it longer, I can do that. This will also affect how your text is arranged. And you can make decisions as to how long text should appear. So if I want the text to appear shorter, I've grabbed the text and it's going to appear shorter. Let's do this text too. So there's that text. And I'm going to grab this text too, and I'm going to make it appear shorter. But let's say I want this guy to appear later. He's going to pop in here. Okay. And so if we watch here, it makes that appear. Then they go away, and here comes the guy. Okay. When you need to add more slides, say for key events or key changes, you just press Add Slide. And you'll, again, want to be in timeline so you can change things down here in terms of length, as well as then in terms of how things work. There are loads of objects here you can use. You can even add in sounds. And you're required to add at least 3 images that you upload. Before I leave this one, there's a couple of important things. One, always make sure that you save. And I would give it probably a title here like Pow-toon Test. Always make sure that you save. And if you are doing this with multiple people, you might want to avoid doing the work at the same time and maybe have people log in differently.